My name is Gilbert. I'm the director at SCV Electrical and I'm in a property in East London, and I'm going to be carrying out an electrical installation condition report, or an EICR. I thought I'd make a short video just explaining a bit about them, what they are, why we do them, a bit about the legal requirements and that kind of thing, and yeah, just something that should be hopefully pretty helpful. So basically, I like to think of an EICR, you know, if we keep it simple, it's similar, or you say very similar to having an MOT done on a car. It will pass or fail, and basically if it fails, you'll get a list of problems and why it's failed, and there's sort of minors and majors like an MOT on a car. So minors, it can still pass, and a major obviously would constitute a fail. It's a similar sort of system with the coding. And basically what it is it's an inspection and test of all the electrics in the property, which would be essentially all the wiring, all the accessories, so sockets, switches, the fuse board, and checking all the earthing. Basically you're looking for defects that could be dangerous, essentially. The two main dangers being fire and electric shock, which is obviously something we want to prevent. That's why we do it, is to keep you safe, basically, to keep people safe, and to prevent that kind of thing from happening. They generally need doing in a property typically every 5 years. So some installations you might have more regular intervals, depending on what it is. So for instance, a commercial kitchen, that might take a bit more of a hammering in terms of the installation, getting a bit more use. So you might have a test interval of maybe 2 to 3 years or something, because if you leave the test interval too long, the installation could become dangerous if it suffered a lot of damage. So you need to keep the test intervals shorter in that kind of situation. In terms of legal requirements and things with the EICRs, so basically this has changed recently in property. So in 2020, it became mandatory for landlords to have the electrics checked as a minimum every 5 years, basically to check it's safe for the tenants, really. This became mandatory in 2020. If you're just a homeowner and you live there yourself, it's not tenanted, there's no legal requirement to have it done. The process would be, if you're a landlord, you would have the EICR carried out, and then the electrician would supply the EICR. The installation will pass or fail. If it fails, you'll then get the report and probably an estimate for repair work to be carried out. Providing you accept the estimate, the repair work would then be carried out, and then a certificate would be issued, which would basically say that the repairs have been done. So you're basically saying the installation is sort of safe for continued use. That's basically the procedure, and that's about it. So I will now carry out the EICR on this property, and then I will be back shortly with my findings.